Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Lego Creator Land Rover Classic Defender set. This is set number 40650. It has 150 pieces and I paid $15 for this set. Now, I have not built the bigger like Icons series Land Rover yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I almost bought it at various times since it's come out because I have other cars and vehicles at that scale, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. But this very much reminded me of the taxi and the London bus and the tuk-tuk and the high-speed train, the Vespa. So it's a similar Lego Creator kind of thing, similar box size, similar piece count, roughly similar price. Those other ones did not come with minifigures. This one does, and so I'm kind of interested to take a look at this. So in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. While I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy! Okay, so that is this Lego Creator Land Rover Classic Defender. This is pretty great. Now, one of the things that I really like, if you've seen my videos for a while, I often talk about being able to compare different scales of similar things. So when I looked at Speed Champions, I liked to look at like the polybag versus the full-size Speed Champions, and for the postcards, I like to look at the architecture and so on and so forth. And you know, I would love to be able to look at this next to or compare it to the Icon version, but I don't have that. So maybe if I ever get that set, then I'll be able to compare it to this. But for now, this is pretty good. So the first thing we can take a look at is the minifigure. Really cool. I like the printing a lot on the torso. It's like little pineapples or something on the design there, which is very nice. Basic legs, nothing on the midsection, nothing on the arms. We have one face with glasses, this hard plastic hairpiece there. We do have an alternate face as well, which is fine. Frankly, this is a fine minifigure. I don't think this set needs a minifigure, and if it ups the price, I don't think it's worth it for me personally. And if they were going to put a minifigure in here, I think it would have been nice to maybe have a torso or hair pieces that can be kind of gender neutral, or you know, have options. I know for some sets, like for the classic, like the sorry, not the classic, like the Space Adventure Ride and the Pirate Adventure Ride and the Dragon Adventure Ride, those little sets, they often came with like options. I like when Lego does that, but this is a fine minifigure. I don't know if it's exclusive or anything, this print, but we get a nice suggestion of waist and hips. There's a little bit of almost a like mid-drift of Lego yellow coming through there, which is interesting. And you know, this is a fine minifigure, so I just don't know if I needed it. And then the rest of the build is this this vehicle here. So scale wise, I would say this is pretty similar to those other creator things, even though the scale of those was all weird as far as like if it's 1/20th or 1/40th or whatever it was, because like the train was about as big as the Vespa, was about as big as the Tuk Tuk, which was about as big as the London bus, which was about as big as, they were all sort of, the footprint of the finished model felt very similar across all those. I think this fits in there pretty well, probably. So this is 6 wide, and that feels about right. It is tall. It uses the older kind of Speed Champions wheels there. So the wheel and the internal part are 2 pieces instead of the new kind, which are molded together. We get nice black fenders there. I think the whole shaping actually works pretty well for this, and there's some really good stuff. The build is very straightforward, but there's some nice kind of, we do a clear kind of window pane piece here on its side. You can see with the studs on the side brick there, which is interesting. We kind of did some offset stuff back here to have the wheel not exactly in the center there. And have this panel here, nice translucent for lights, and there's no doors or anything. There's not really any rake, like forward rake or anything. The tiling up here is good, but one thing that I was really impressed with is, so this is a sticker here, and then we get some translucent, just clear for some lights up front, but those pieces behind there are prints. Now those are prints. Those are 2x2 jumper plates. I don't know if I've ever seen 2x2 jumpers like with the hollow stud in the center with printing around it, and that's really, really interesting. So I was very happy to see those. And if I pop off the grill with the sticker and one of these translucent tiles here, we can kind of see that piece there. So that's pretty interesting in my opinion. I do not see those very often, and maybe it's a new thing that Lego is trying or something, or it's just super uncommon. Interesting that it would be in this set, a set that's this affordable and this small, and I don't know how I don't know all the reasoning behind it, but I thought that was very interesting to see and certainly notable there. The other thing is the like pins, these Technic pins that are the frictionless ones that can spin. I'm used to seeing them in tan. These are in yellow. I don't know if that's a new thing. I think I noticed that in another set somewhat recently, so that's interesting to see. I thought these were normally tan, but I could just be mixing them up. Or gray? I think they did these in gray as well. I know they do tan ones with the axle on one end and pin on the other one, but either way, these are in yellow, and that might be worth noting as well. The build came together really quick. It's nice. It's a solid little toy. No door, open window here. I didn't actually realize that the back of this was going to be open. I would have liked actually this to have something there, but maybe it's true to the car. And then the roof is made in such a way that it comes off very easily. We can put a minifigure in there. Steering is in the center exactly, and it probably could be moved over because there's an empty stud there. But if you were to do that, I don't know if the minifigure could sit comfortably. So that's that, and then there's room for some cargo back there, and the bigger model, the roof does have some racking up here to attach some other stuff, and that bigger model obviously comes with a bunch of little accessories to put up there. Ultimately, this is pretty cool. I like that it's like a licensed thing, only the one sticker. It's a nice looking small vehicle. I think it fits really well with those other creator expert like Vespa, the cab, the London bus, the tuk-tuk, the high-speed train, all of those things that I've been kind of calling the transportation of the world sets that come in around the $10. The train was $20. This one's $15. I think this fits in nicely with those, and I would like to see more of them. They're kind of unique. It's not quite like a old Speed Champion of a 6-wide. They're just a different kind of set, I feel like, and I've really enjoyed them. I like that they're relatively affordable. I think this set should be cheaper, and I would love for it to not come with a minifigure, and then this gets down to the $10 to $12 range. I think that would be a lot better because it fits so well with those other sets. I just want it to be priced similar to those, and I don't know what the figure adds for me personally. If it's an exclusive torso print or something, maybe this figure is nice, but in my opinion, it doesn't add enough to, make it worth the money. But then you say 150 pieces, yeah, $15, 10 cents per piece. But I don't really think that this is $15 worth of Lego right here in and of itself. So I think 10 to 12 would feel a lot better in my opinion. I will show the extra pieces. We just get some one of each of the translucent round tiles, a hollow stud with a bar, one of each of the Technic pins, and some other tiles and 1x1 plates. So I believe the black pin here is like one that has friction, and then this one's like the frictionless one, so things can spin easier around it. So like the back tire can spin, but not like easily, but these tires spin very easily. And correct me if I'm wrong, please leave it in the comments, but this yellow one for the kind of frictionless pin there might be relatively new, so interesting to see. Ultimately, this is a fun little set, and I'm glad I can put this next to those other sets that I've named here in this Lego Creator kind of vehicle thing, and it's gonna fit right in, so that's pretty cool, and I'm happy to get it. And these prints up here are very interesting, and I'm excited to see if Lego has other plans for that, and that maybe this was a trial to see what they could do with that part and printing. But either way, I enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like, and if you like the other videos on my channel, consider subscribing to it so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I will be doing here in the future, including more vehicles, more Lego Creator 3-in-1s, Ninjago, Marvel, DC, Speed Champions, architecture, Disney, Harry Potter, just tons of stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you feel like supporting this channel in another way, consider hopping over to the Sobrix Patreon, where not only will you help support this channel financially and help me grow and reach new goals and expand, but you'll also get access to some exclusive content over there. So every little bit helps, and I really appreciate it. And until next time, thanks. Bye.